Hey, limited. Hi. How you doing? I'm barbecuing indoor barbecuing today for Labor Day. My plant-based food. These sausages right here is for my baked beans. These my plant-based brothwurst, like Italian sausage, but plant-based. Yeah, baby, I'm getting it in over here. Yeah, thank you for coming in. I'm just chatting. I'm still making my Labor Day coffee, but that ain't gonna be till later. I gotta finish cooking first. I just got done working, doing my paperwork for work tomorrow. So I said, let me come in and talk to y'all while I can finish off my Labor Day dinner. I know I'm using a plastic fork. I need a real fork, to be honest. Coffee time. I already had coffee. Remember, I had my protein coffee, but my other coffee, we're going to have that later. We're going to do a Labor Day coffee later. Okay. That's my meat. Okay. I'm about to take these sausages out and cut them up. I need a knife. I ain't trying to use no real knives today. I don't need to. Everything finna be plastic. Paper plate, plastic utensils today. I don't really need it because I really ain't doing a lot, that I have to need it. But I love the color that this oil is giving these broths. It's gonna let it have flavor, honey. I normally take the skin off, but I need the skin to hold the brothwurst together. Last time I did that, it was kind of dry, but I'm gonna keep the skin on it this time. I'm just gonna crisp it up a long time, let it get crispy. Let it cook a while in there. But I'm gonna cut these up right here. This is my barbecue sauce. And them going, these two right here is going in the baked beans, y'all. Going in the baked beans. Seems like I'm missing a light, but that's okay. So I have 2 cans. And that's what these plant-based sausages going in. Okay. Gotta wash my meat now. Gotta flip it. See, I got it cooking slow. I don't have it cooking fast, y'all. For those who watching the replay, happy Labor Day, everybody. Let me cut my meat up for my baked beans. I'm about to put them in the oven. I'm doing them last. I don't want to have the stove and the oven going. It's too hot in here, so while those cooking, I'm finna prepare to get the beans together. But when the broths get done, I'm gonna put them, cut the stove off and just have the oven on because it's too hot to have both of them going. Look at that steam coming off of there. So happy Labor Day, everybody. Doing me a plant-based Labor Day dinner. And that's the meat. Now I just gotta cut it up, y'all. I want to put these in the oven, but I'm not. I don't want to dry them out. Plant-based food dry out quick. But I don't want to cook these fast either. I don't want to cook them too slow, maybe. They getting how I want to get them. That's one thing. If you take your time and cook them and let them do his thing, they be all right. But see, I'm going to pour some barbecue sauce on that in a little bit. Let me cut it up just a little bit. Thank you, Unlimited, for tapping in. I know it's Labor Day and a lot of people probably busy and, you know. They showed y'all showed out and showed up yesterday, so I'd be happy when y'all show up and show out, even if you don't stay. Just come by and say hello. I appreciate it. You know, like I said in that community post I made, sometimes you need to know other people to say that, you know, they appreciate you coming in. They appreciate what you're doing. Because I'm not just doing this for me, and I dang sure ain't doing it for the money, because y'all already know how the money is for me. I ain't finna get into it, but it ain't no every month thing for me. It ain't no every 4-5 months for me. It's once in a blue moon for me, so it definitely ain't about the money. That's for damn sure. Excuse my language. It's because I do it for myself and do it for y'all. Huh? Ever since I signed up for this Jarvie thing, you know, the Jarvie coffee situation, they just keep calling me. I mean, keep sending me all these messages. They gonna give me a break. Talking about sign up for this, do this, do this, do that. I'm like, dude. Give me a break, would you? Okay, here's the meat for the baked beans. I got peppers for that too. I'm finna put my peppers in the, I'm not gonna put I was gonna put them in there, but I don't want to. I want them to be raw when they go on my baked beans. I just think they'd be better. So we finna prep our baked beans right here, y'all. We finna do our baked beans. And here's our meat. Our sausages over there doing their thing. Let me turn them back down because now they're cooking too fast. Alright, first let's open the cans up. Yeah, they was cooking too fast when I cut them up, but I guess I'm gonna have to just leave them where they at, y'all. Let them cook that way because I don't want them to, I don't want them to cook that fast. Let me move my pretty little thing here because I don't want it to get no stuff on it. Okay, we gotta pull this liquid out. At least some of it, y'all. I don't want all that liquid. Alright, now let's open the other can of baked beans. I know I keep moving it, but I'm doing that for a reason, y'all. I got limited counter space, but I know how to make it work. I've been learning how to make it work for me. It's been working pretty good, I must say. I'm about to put some barbecue sauce in there now, y'all, and the onions and bell peppers and stuff. As soon as I get done with these beans. Now the last can, we're gonna put all the liquid in there. Not both cans, but the last can, we're gonna put all the liquid. Okay, that's how we're doing that. It's a lot of beans, I know. I ain't gonna eat all of them, trust me, even over a few day period. But I got some potato salad. I love my potato salad and beans, y'all. Let me cut this down. It's time to put the barbecue sauce in there. I do love my potato salad and beans. Okay. Yeah, we keeping all that fat in there because we need it. Okay, you see that? My friend put a little barbecue sauce in the baked beans too, though. So matter of fact, I'm finna take out some of these beans, y'all. Too many beans. I'm finna take some back out. I should have just got a small can. One big one and one small one. I got so many beans and I didn't cook enough meat for all them beans. So I gotta take some of them beans out of there, y'all. Because I want to taste my meat. I don't want to just taste beans. Yeah, I gotta dispose some of that. Okay. That was too many beans for me. Now this right here is cool. That's cool. See the broth first, y'all? Mix them in there with the fat. It ain't really fat. It's just Pam cooking spray and the liquid from the plant-based sausage. But it's gonna make it delicious. Okay. That's how we doing it over here, honey. You cut it down, right at the simmer. All the oil and the barbecue sauce is going on top of it. Trust me, it make a difference because plant-based food is dry. So all this that's in here, when I get ready to take it out of here, is going on top of it. Mix a little of that in there, honey. We're doing some fat back plant-based city over here. Now let's put our meat in our beans right here. Okay, got that in there. Alright. We getting it in over here, honey. I need my other paper towels. Napkins. I'm using napkins today. I don't want to be using all my good old paper towels. I'm using the lemon ones today. It's a holiday, why not, right? Alright. So what you're going to do is you're going to stir this up in there. Let me cut the oven on. Preheat the oven to 300. No, 250 for now because it's hot. So we got the oven preheating. We're finna put these beans in there. Let me see if it's still recording in the room. Hold on. Oh, it smells good in here. Yeah, it's still recording. All right, y'all. I wish I could listen to music and whatnot, but I can't. All right, let's go with some syrup. Pearl Mining Butter Rich. That's the way I do it. Okay? Do it the way you like it. I normally would use brown sugar, but I don't have any. Right? So I'm gonna use what I got. See them brothers over there? Plant-based broth, darlings? That's how you want them to look. Okay? Now let's finish our baked beans. Now I normally would put brown sugar, honey mustard, all this stuff. Had my friend taught me how to do it, but I ain't got to do all that for just me. Now if I was cooking for my peoples, I would. I'd do all that and stuff. But we ain't doing that today. Now let's get our peppers out. We need our butter. So let's get it. Here go our butter that my friend put me on. Here goes some sugar packs that I got for free when I was getting my coffee. That's all I need. Why buy bags when I can get them for free with my coffee? I don't use sugar a lot, as you can see. I use sugar for the potato salad, sure did. Alright. Here come all the peppers and stuff now, y'all. See? I have pre-cut these and cleaned them and cut them yesterday. These the bell peppers and onions. That's for the baked beans. I could have cooked them before, but I didn't want to. I want them to cook together with this. So they might still have a crunch to it, which would be perfect. Yeah, babe. That's hot. See them baked beans, y'all? You gotta get with the program. Now we're gonna put sugar in there. Now these are the bell peppers and onions. The other half freshly cut that I cleaned and cut for the brothers. We throw them in here. See that? That's how we doing that. And my bell peppers and onions, child. Then we dispose the rest of these beans in this can. In this empty Ziploc bag that had all the peppers in it. And when I get done cooking, I'm taking the trash out. You know I can't keep no trash in here. No. Don't do trash. So now, you want to get all the bell peppers and onions coated with the barbecue sauce and the oil. See that? That's why I said everything you using in here, everything that's in here we was going to use. Okay? That's how we rolling over here, honey. See that? Yeah. Alright, now let's get our packs of Domino's sugar. I used the Domino's sugar yesterday. You can tell the difference from the Domino's sugar and the regular sugar from the packs of the coffee that come with the napkin and stuff from the telly. Domino's is much better. Domino, whatever. It's good. I think if I ever buy sugar again, I'm just going to buy a small bag or a box of this. Because it makes it taste really good. Yeah, I like mine. It's a little sweet. Let me see if that's enough before I add this last pack. Them onions and peppers over there is doing this jamming, y'all. I gotta put the butter in here. It's hickory brown sugar already. The brown sugar would have made it sweeter, but I say I add my own sweetness to it. So you got meat, bell peppers, and onions, honey baby. This is plant-based Big Back City today. I'm gonna be eating off this for like 2 or 3 days. Well, the sausages, I eat 2 of those a day, so those will last 2 days for today and tomorrow. But then the baked bean and potato salad, I'll still have those. I can make me a burger with it, or I could just eat it by itself because the beans got meat in it and some potato salad. Girl, I'll be good, y'all. I don't have to have meat all the time, but I'm pretty sure y'all know that already. And I don't care about my peppers not getting all the way done because I like a little crunch to them. Just take the edge off of them. I like a little crunch, a little bite to my peppers and onions. Because I don't care if they sauteed or not all the way. But let me taste these. Yeah. Those are good. And we're going to put this other one to make it even fire. Yeah, that's perfect, y'all. I'm telling y'all, these beans is it. That's it for them. Now, we gotta put some butter in them, honey. We gotta put some butter in them beans, baby. We got them plant-based bratwurst and peppers right here. Got some baked beans with plant-based salsa and bell peppers and onions, and bell peppers and onions over there. Quit playing with me over here. We ain't going. We throwing down at SRQ Cafe Lounge, baby, where we cook, do hauls, clean. We do it all in SRQ Cafe Lounge. Okay, we got the butter. Let's get the spoon out for the butter, yeah. This is a Pacific kind of butter my friend just put me on the other day. And it's called James and Farm. I cut it in half. It's huge. So let's get some butter in here. We're getting ready to throw this in the oven. Trust me, this butter gonna make it taste even better, honey. I love my butter. I ain't finna make it to sugar coated for y'all. Matter of fact, I'm finna put some butter on them potatoes and onions over there. Put some butter on them. It's holiday butter, honey. Holiday cooking butter. Uh-oh. Made a little oopsie. But there we go. Look at it. That's some good fat back plant-based cooking there, honey. Might as well use this. Yeah. Them peppers cooking. Don't worry about the sausages. They can eat over there. Now it's time to focus on the peppers. Sausage ready. Let me spread it out. Do that cooking. Ooh, I taste it with my finger, y'all. Baby, them peppers and onions. I'm gonna have to mop my floor again. I got sauce on it. God darn it. Let me get this up. Yeah. I'm gonna have to mop. I'm telling you that now because I done spilled barbecue sauce, just a little dab, but still. You gonna have to mop that up. I'm gonna have to mop that up. I was gonna mop anyway. Yeah. This towel, I don't like this one. I don't know. It just don't stay folded like the other dude. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. It's still early, y'all. Just not finna be 12 o'clock, and I'm finna be done cooking by 1 o'clock. I'm gonna be done, y'all. What I do? All right. Let's get these baked beans in here. That's what we finna do. I know the butter ain't melted. That's why we just finna sit it in there like this first. And then, once the butter melt, we gonna stir it up and put a piece of foil on it. That's how we gonna roll with that. We done with our butter though. Our fat back delicious butter. Put it back in here. James and Farms once again. Y'all want the hook up. On the butter tip. Now, I don't think I have no cinnamon, so we're gonna add a little of this cinnamon and sugar to it. No, I don't have no cinnamon. Oh, but I got some vanilla extract. But we're gonna add a little of this. I never put that in my baked bean before, so let's see what it tastes like, y'all. Ooh, I gotta clean my down stove, child. Yeah, there was too many beans, girl. I wasn't seeing no meat. I put all them beans in, I'm like, oh no, honey. Next time I know I just get a big can and a small can. Yeah, that did something to it with that cinnamon sugar in it. I know, I forgot to rinse it off. But, of course, again, I'm the only one eating it, but still, I still like to rinse it. My bad. Alright, let's put this in the oven without the foil. And taste it with that meat in it. Oh, yeah. I'll get that in the oven. Put it up to 300. Now, before we put the foil on it, we're just going to stir it up. Ooh. I like the bell peppers and onions. They crunchy. They stay crunchy in there. So, yeah. So now, that's what this looking like. And we about to cut that off. And I'm actually about to take my bread out because I'm about to eat one of those. I'm just gonna take one of them out. This is the bread we have. The I have the brioche Saint Pierre, the bougie buns. I'm finna put me a piece of this in some foil while I clean up, girl. I'm finna eat me a plate. I'm finna eat me one of them sausages because I'm hungry. Only thing I ain't gonna have on my plate is baked beans, but don't worry about it. I get that the next go around. Yep. Well, I'm finna have one of these now. As soon as I get done cleaning my mess up. Take this out. Then all you gotta do is open it up and put the bread in there. And what you do is you sit it in some foil. That's how I do it. And wrap it up. And I normally sit it on top of the air fryer when I'm cooking in it. So it'll heat the bun up. But I don't have to do that. I could just sit it right here, sit it anywhere basically. Wrap that up. And the thing about these is you gotta let them get room temperature when you put them in the refrigerator, because if you don't, they'll tear apart real quick and they won't taste right. So you gotta let them get room temperature. Sometimes I don't wait. I heat them up in the air fryer and whatnot, but they'll have time to get where they need to be today. Because the oven is on. And I'm about to take my sausages out. Put them in the bowl. Cause they done. The pepper's done too, y'all. They soft like I like it. They not translucent to where they real soft, but they still got a bite to it. And that's the way I want them, so them goes off. And everything in this skillet going in that bowl. Cause I'm telling you, it's fat back flavor. 100%. 100% fat back, I'm telling you. That's in that skillet. Yeah, then when I come back later, I'm going publicly. We're doing our plant-based, not plant-based, Labor Day coffee for the chocolate lovers. Because I never make chocolate coffees because I'm not a coffee fan. But I had to, go with what they had to make something, different for Labor Day for y'all. So it's gonna look cute. I got my cups, all the ingredients. I got my regular caramel, my regular Cool Whip, y'all. I'm good. We got all the regular stuff on deck, so we gonna be good. I'm just doing that for now. I'm gonna come back and do the thorough cleaning later. I'm just getting what I see right now, but I know it's more somewhere. So we finna throw all this plastic stuff out. Cause I want to stir it with my spatula, my beans with my spatula. Then I gotta get ready to get set up for the coffee chat later. So I hope y'all been enjoying my lives and my vlogs and my videos. I'm trying to upgrade myself, y'all. As far as videos and stuff go, trying to do better, trying to do different things. Okay, this bread can go up. Because you know what I said I was gonna do? I got hamburger patties. I said I can barbecue me up a couple hamburger patties and give me some buns tomorrow and eat the rest of my stuff with, honey. I got plans. Or just get me another one of those, another pack of these. Tell me. But I know I got enough for 2 days. After that, I'll figure the rest out later. So I'm gonna trash all the paper product stuff and start using dishes now because this stuff is in my way. It's time to get ready to clean up now, y'all. So I can eat my little broth. And then after I eat my broth, I'm just gonna chill out and wait for the coffee check come. Take the trash out. You know, get things done. Get things done, y'all. I'm getting things done. Let me turn this exhaust fan up a little higher now, y'all, because it smells, okay? The smell from the oven. I want a coffee, y'all, but I gotta wait for y'all to have the second one, because the first one is the protein ones by Javi. I don't really consider the protein ones a coffee. It's a coffee, it's a protein coffee, but to me it's not like, you know, the dealio. It ain't like I'm having a regular coffee, so to me that's just a protein one. I need the real deal Holyfield, and I'm gonna have that with y'all. Y'all think these sausages will fit in here? No, it's too small for the sausages. I have to use that as my plate. Whatever I don't eat, you know, I always come back and eat it that I don't finish. And of course, that microwave gonna be in use today, honey. I'm gonna have to reheat my beans and my meat for later, for dinner. So I'm just behind y'all wiping stuff off with bleach and stuff like that. That's all I'm doing. Wiping stuff down because I'm done with the cooking. Over here on these parts. The beans in the oven. I don't even have to take them out there. That bowl is in. I'm going to leave them in there till tomorrow. I ain't going to like them. I'm going to cover it up and put it in the refrigerator. It's small. It ain't heavy. I ain't finna be washing no more dishes tonight. After I wash this out right here, I ain't washing nothing else. I'm gonna throw that whole little baked bean situation in the refrigerator. I say, cool. Save me some time. You know? It'll be alright. That's the only side dishes that I'm gonna have in my house for the next 3 days is the baked beans. And the potato salad, the meat, and the meat too, for 2 days. It's still a good bowl though. Alright, let me get the meat out of here. Since I cut it off. I know it's still hot, but I was gonna wash these dishes first. Let me get my meat out of here first. Find something to put it in. It's just not 12 o'clock, y'all. Where y'all at? Nobody came in, but am I unlimited to show me some love today? Okay. I appreciate it. Let me see if I can take it. I'm going to post you on my community post unlimited. My #1 rider for today. Can't get a whole crew all the time. I know that, y'all. But I still like to share who show up in my lives. Because nobody have to do nothing. I know that, y'all. Okay. Alright, so we got to find a bowl, honey. See this? This is sitting here getting soft and the oven is on. Baby, I'm finna smash. Alright, I need a bowl. I might have to, I don't want to get that big bowl because I'm going to have to use my other bowl. You want to know why? Because that bowl too big. It's just too big. And I don't want to use that big bowl just for 4 sausages. I'm about to put it in here. You think it in here? I'm about to put it in there, y'all. You want to know why? Because, I'm about to eat one. I'm about to eat 2 of them today, so if I got to cover it up for, I'll just cover it up with foil. So let's do it like this. Put some peppers at the bottom first, so they can have a base to sit up on. Yeah, they going in here. Man, this is the last time I'm washing dishes today. Just wash this out. That's why I did all that prepping and cooking and all that stuff yesterday, because I had to do my work for my job this morning. See? We'll make this the base. And then we'll put our sausages in here. Oh, girl, they fit, y'all. Look at that. They fit perfect. Look at that. They fit perfect, y'all. Now, I don't want to make a mess over there, so let's quit playing games and pour this stuff in here. Okay. There. Got that done, y'all. Look at that. We about to eat a piece. I'm about to take. Let me put the lid on there. Hold on. I gotta rinse it off because I be seeing slope and bleach everywhere. And I made that mistake before. And we're just gonna put the lid on there right now, okay? We ain't gonna close it all the way yet, but we're just gonna put the lid on there. While we get the pot washed out. These little dishes washed over here. I know I'm gonna come back later, y'all, and I'm gonna see barbecue sauce everywhere. So I'm finna go, y'all. I showed y'all my baked beans. I made my baked beans for y'all. I made my plant-based bratwurst with peppers and onions for y'all. I showed y'all how I cooked my whole Labor Day dinner. We did the potato salad yesterday. So I'm finna get out of here, y'all. I feel like I didn't talk enough, and I appreciate Liberty coming in. And I'm going to enjoy my food, and I'm going to make some calls and see what family and friends doing, you know, stuff like that. And then I'll be back later for my, I'm going to sit there right there for the coffee chat. Yep, I'll be back later for the coffee chat. Y'all have a great day. Bye.